Do you think what makes you different to the others, to the next rung on the ladder, if you like, of very good players, is the dedication level that you put in?
I think I'm good, but I think my main strength, it's my mind. I think it's my strongest point, it's my mind. Pierce, the numbers, they don't lie. If you see during the last 15 years, my level is always kind of the same. So effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you don't dedicate it 100%, you're not gonna reach the level that you want. For example, you arrive home, you had a lunch, you do it a quick nap, and you wake up, you play with your kids, blah, blah, and I have to go to the gym at least 30, 40 minutes, but this will make the difference in the end of the day, you understand? If you not do it that work, you miss one. The next day, it's 2 sessions that you lost. And I know in the end of the day, in the end, they're gonna make a huge difference. This is why I'm 34 and I look 28.
When you try and give advice to these younger players, what do you say to them? What do you try and guide them to be like?
I think the best advice, I'm not the kind of guy to like to give advices. I prefer to be as example.
Yes.
Because I'm an example. I'm there every morning and do the same stuff. I'm probably the first ones to arrive and the last ones to go out. I think the details speak for themselves. So, because as I told you before, they listen one thing and in 2 minutes they already forgot and do it whatever they think it's better. This is why I say I like to lead by example. And some ones they follow me, not much, but
see, I just find that incredible. That if I was a young footballer and I had Cristiano Ronaldo at my club, that I wouldn't want to spend every second watching him, listening to him, observing the way you go about your business. And yet from what you're saying, clearly they're not interested.
They don't care. Some ones yes, but most of them no. But for me, it's not surprise me. Don't surprise me because they're not gonna have longevity careers, in my opinion. It's impossible. It's impossible to see, for example, my generation, you see many players, they reach 36, 37, 38 in a high level. I think this generation, you're gonna count by your hands how many gonna reach in that level, because this years of preparation, it helps a lot.
You're still scoring goals regularly for Manchester United. You're about the only one who is. But then you get hit by an awful episode in your life, probably the worst time of your life, where your partner, Georgina, she's pregnant with twins and is actually giving birth to these 2 babies. And your baby son doesn't survive. And I don't think I can imagine, I have 4 kids, you have a lot of children. You know, you can't imagine a worse thing to happen than to go a full term of a pregnancy, particularly for the poor mother in that case, but also for you. What was that like for you, that time in your life?
It's probably the worst moment that I passed through my life since my father died. You know, when you have a kid, that you expect that everything will be normal, and you have that problem. It's hard, you know. As human being that I am, me and Georgina, we had a quite difficult moment because we don't understand why it happened to us. Was difficult, to be honest. Was very, very difficult to understand what's going on in that period of our life. As you know, the football carry on. They are so fast, many competitions. The football don't stop. We have many competitions. And pass through in that moment was probably the most difficult moment that I had in my life. Me and my family, especially Gio, that was tough.
Someone said to me, what drives Cristiano Ronaldo? I don't think it's money. I think it's being the best, beating people. It's exactly. That competitive streak.
The records, the adrenaline. But Pierce, let's be honest. The last years, the football changed. I see football now as a business, to be honest. Sometimes Georgina have expression that I don't understand. They treat you players like a piece of meat. I say, yes, you say everything is true. When they want you, when they count with you, they give you everything. When they don't, they try to make a hard life to you. I see football the last years as a business. I saw many things that I'm disappointing the passion for the game is still intact. But in the same way, I saw other things as well, which is surprised me. But in the same way, it's part of the business, because if you see the world how it is in the moment, it's all business. Everyone take on itself. Everyone, there are more in how to be a professional player, how to maintain your longevity, how, I'm not a psychologist, but I passed through many things, and I can
above all, how to win.
How to win, which is the most important. I think
that's what it's all about.
I have experience to inspire people for that. I think I'm a role model, and I can help many people in that way if they want my help.
I want to listen to it, right?
For sure, especially the young people. I want to be with the young people, to speak with them, not only for them, but for the fathers as well, to put them in the right spot.
It's great. This is giving me motivation to still work hard and better in my job. But I have to say, to be in my shoes is not easy. But I'm not complaining. I just want to say that I'm feel happy. All this happened because of the reason. The reason is I'm unbelievable inside the pitch. This is why the people have so much interest on me.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that, because I think we have to thinking we are the best in our area. So in my area, I think I'm the best.
Is there anything that Lionel Messi is better than you at?
It's opinions. I respect the opinions. Maybe in your opinion, Messi is better than me, but in my mind, I'm better than him. So it's simple. I think the numbers, they say everything. I don't need to say, I'm a minister of football, I'm a legend. The numbers say everything, so I'm very comfortable.
If they gave you the right offer, you could play for them, all out of respect for United.
You think the money going to change my mind now with 13 years old? I don't think so. I think this is not going to be the problem. Because if you will speak about the money, I will go to Qatar. Maybe probably have more money than Manchester City, but it's not about the money, it's about the passion. I mean, this is not fighting, but it's hard, it's healthy. Comparisons is healthy, and we fight, to be the best. This is why it's my main point, it's my motivation, it's to be better than them, year after year.
Well, what is the key to get better at dribbling?
I'm always say it's all package, First of all, it's the talent helps a lot, of course. But of course, the ethic of work. You have to put in your mind ethic of work when you are professional. So since day one, when I start with a professional, let's say with 16, 17, 18, I'm always have an ethic to be the best, to train hard, to listen to all the players, experienced players. And of course, my dreaming coming true. I was professional. I play in the best clubs in the world. I won the most important trophies. So I'm glad to be in this position, but of course this is not coming from the sky. I dedicate myself and I'm working hard, and this is why the goals and all the achievements that I get coming from dedication and hard work.